just sampled foreign food product, guys, but now it's time for the next segment, joined by Vivos 92 and Poultry Reel. Time to discuss the weekly news. So Poultry Reel, as always, has freedom of speech to discuss whatever topics he has on his mind and leave any constructive feedback in the comments down below. Poultry Reel, the stage is yours.
Well, thank you, V. Wilson. It's relatively quiet because it's the day after Boxing Day here, so there's not been too much news. But point number one, trail hunting, I believe, is in the process or has been banned from the Labour Party. And Nigel Farage was wearing his flat cap and he was interviewed by GB News. Starmer is out of touch. We want to hunt down all these foxes and rip them to pieces. You know, and I'm really passionate about animal welfare, folks. I don't agree with hunting. I'm like Ricky Gervais. I think anybody who enjoys hunting deserves a punch in the face. They're absolute tossers. I apologise for swearing, but I feel passionate about it.
I believe it's particularly popular in America as well, isn't it?
Well, yeah, I mean, look at Donald Trump's son, Robert Kiyosaki. They use rifles and they go and shoot birds like King Charles and Prince William. They actually shoot pheasants out of the sky. Innocent animals. Ha! Free dinner. Now, I wouldn't mind if they were actually starving on an island and they needed to eat. But when it's out of entertainment, I think it's barbaric. And these arseholes like Farage, the royal family, Donald Trump, they need to be held accountable. Because I have a pet cat, or my mum does, and cats probably kill more birds and mice. So does that mean the RSPCA should go on a horse and kill every domestic and feral cat? Why not? It's the same principle. So I'm really passionate about this, like I am with disabilities, because I have a speech impediment. And I think Ricky Gervais is right to call every person who enjoys and gets a thrill out of hunting with wild animals, they're absolute wazzocks, if you know. I feel very passionate about that. But that was point number one. That seems to be quite hot on the topic at the moment. Donald Trump is behaving like a clown again. He's recently banned 5 Europeans because over here in the UK and the European Union, we have targeted American companies on social media, like Elon Musk, under the guise of hate speech. Now, there does need to be some restrictions because we have paedophiles in this country, and they need to be called out and hunted down. But of course, Donald Trump and his administration, free speech, First Amendment. But people need to be held accountable for their actions at the same time. If I say Keir Starmer needs to be murdered, somebody needs to put a bullet in Starmer's head, as an example, I should be held accountable for that as promoting violence. Do you see what I mean? So it's a sensitive topic, but we need to be held accountable for our actions. There need to be some regulations in place. So what do you think on those 2 points there?
Definitely. I do agree with your views regarding animal hunting. It's certainly not a pleasant topic of discussion there, and certainly not a pleasant act. So definitely those who enjoy it are total vultures there.
Yeah, I mean, I've used strong language and hold me accountable for that, but don't censor me. But I feel passionate about that topic, especially when people are doing it for entertainment rather than starving and the need to eat. So on those 2 subjects, it's relatively quiet. I think we're doing okay.
Yeah, so far so good, guys. So any other views, or are we going to be wrapping this up, Poultry Reel?
So based on that, it's going to be interesting, folks. Have a good evening. Enjoy your new year. Mind you, this will be premiered, who knows, sometime in 2027 perhaps. So question everyone, question everything. And we can confirm that David Icke and Brian Rose are now back on YouTube, who are really inspiring this channel. But I've noticed that Brian Rose is flirting with pumping Bitcoin again, so he's not learnt his lesson. And he's recently posted a video when he was arrested by the City of London police when he was campaigning. So I thought that was quite a funny way to end this video. Is your conscience clear? Do you want to add anything?
Yes, guys. So as always, it's all about you guys.
Yup!